Alright, what is up? Welcome back to another video. We're out here in Salt Lake City. If you know, you know. If you watch Book of Mormon, you definitely know that reference. If you haven't, highly recommend watching it. Where the heck is the car? Oh, it's right here. By the way, this is the whip. Nice little Mazda SUV. We're actually supposed to get a full-size sedan, but we ended up not getting one because they ran out, and so we got like a free upgrade, so that was pretty cool. So basically, this is it. This is Salt Lake City. This is my friend Matt here. He's coming along for the journey.
Hi.
And yeah, it's pretty cool. So first impressions, it's like sick that you can just see like mountains off in the back here. And so quick update as to where we are on the journey. So we got in late last night at around like 10? Around midnight? The flight arrived at like 10:30, 10:45 or so. And then, yeah.
Dropped out of the plane was like 11 something.
Yeah, yeah. And then we went to Winco, one of my favorite grocery stores. I would actually go there a lot when I lived out in Portland, Oregon. And so it's nice to get a little bit of that reminiscence, nostalgia from like 2 years ago. Anyways, I'm gonna set this down right here and we'll load up the car and I'll keep talking. And the schedule for today is we're gonna drive from here to Grand Teton, which is in the nearest town is like Jackson, Wyoming. And then we'll go from there. I think that's pretty much all I want to say. I don't think I missed anything. But yeah, let's go and I'll see you in the next clip.
A few moments later.
Bro, this is crazy. Automatic steering, automatic control, cruise control.
Automatic guide for you.
Look, man. Look, Ma, no hands. Don't try this at home, kids.
Meanwhile.
All right, quick road trip vlog update. We just crossed the 3-hour mark.
Yeah.
You're recording that?
Yes.
Okay. So we just crossed the 3-hour mark onto our way to Jackson, Wyoming, and we're out here in the Great Plains of Utah. And saw some pretty good sights. Saw some pretty beautiful sights so far. The mountains and the valleys and all that stuff. I actually do miss the drives here once in a while. Just living in New York, you're just taking the train all the time. And so I do miss the long drives from time to time. Not to say that I love driving. I did hate driving when I was like the main mode of transportation. But once in a while, I feel like you just need to get out of the city and go for a long drive or something. And just be away from like the buildings and everything. And just be out in nature. So yeah, we're just chilling here. And I'll let you know if we make a pit stop or anything along the way. But pretty much that's an update so far. So catch you next clip. All right, quick pit stop in the middle of nowhere, out here we're in Wyoming.
Yes.
Right. Either Wyoming or Idaho. We crossed the state lines a bunch of times, but we got some cool pics of the border crossings. And quick pee break out here. We're just marking our territory out here. But yeah, breathing in some of that fresh national park air, getting some sunshine. And we're probably gonna grab some stuff out of the trunk. But I think at this point we have like an hour 30 something left. So we're almost there. So yeah, catch you in a bit. All right, we got 44 minutes left on the drive. Switching over, time for me to be passenger princess because my eyes are tired and I'm probably gonna take a nap or just rest my eyes in general. So yeah, we're almost there. Coyotes. Let's go.
There's the queue. Okay, it's not too bad.
Let's go. So we finally made it out here. Check out the view, dude. Incredible.
So you should do more like this so we can see the mountain.
Yeah. I'll lay over some panoramic footage I already got, but this is just to get some talking to the camera action. So, what do we? Hour and a half. We drove through Jackson, picked up lunch, picked up some beers, some Grand Teton beers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we're gonna have a little picnic in the park somewhere.
And then the loop around the lake.
Yes. Hit up the loop around the lake, get some steppers in, and enjoy the scenery, enjoy the fresh air, enjoy the nature. So yeah, let's go.
There are also shuttles. That's
All right, we're out here, Grand Teton Brewery. Got some Sammys out here too. Cheers.
to Grand Teton.
Cheers to Grand Teton.
Actually, not too bad.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We only get one. I don't take the others.
that's fine. Okay, time to see the sandwiches. So I got the big Italian. I don't know if you can see this from here, but I'll probably try to zoom in.
I got the turkey
Good enough.
one.
You got the turkey.
That looks so good.
Yeah. Honestly,
The
both of
smell.
these. Both of these
We're
look
gonna
good.
attract the bears.
Yeah. We don't have bear spray, by the way, and we have food, so hopefully we don't attract any bears here.
Also, I'm never gonna eat all of that.
The whole sandwich?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good sandwich. All right, we're gonna turn around and enjoy the view. Hoping I don't drop anything. This is peak human experience right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Eating some dank food, listening to the sounds of nature. Oh shit! My pants are wet. Hey, that means I might as well just jump in. All right, had a quick lunch to enjoy the sights and sounds of nature. Now we're taking a hike out here on one of the trails.
bears.
Yes, we're looking for some bears. So that they don't find us. So we find them first so they don't find us.
And then we improvise.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, we'll see. If we run into some bears, we'll make for some great content. So you'll definitely
Maybe
see
no
that.
content anymore.
Yes, that'll be my last piece of content ever. So yeah, we'll see you when I see you, if we make it out of here alive.
I also have friends, Guadeloupe and Reunion Island, which all belong to France. But are in different parts of the world. You almost bite me.
All right, what is up? We made it to the top. Was Inspiration Point?
Yeah, 70 to 100 meters. No,
Yeah.
feet. That's maybe.
Feet. Yeah.
Yeah, 70 to 100.
Yeah. 7,200 feet. Nice view of the lake here. Yeah.
We're going back with the boat.
No, we're not pussies, dude. We're gonna walk back. We might check out the waterfall afterward. Pretty good trip. Matisse filmed his butt earlier from climbing.
We are 4.5 kilometers in.
Yeah,
How many is that? Almost 3 miles.
3 miles. Okay.
2.5 miles.
Okay, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we get to go back.
Yeah. that's the plan. Incredible views in sight so far, and we'll catch you in the next spot. All right, we made it out here to the falls. I forget what the name of this falls is, but something falls. I'll probably put the name in the post edit. So here we are. We made it here after a not too bad of a hike. It was actually a pretty short walk. And then Matisse is, let me try to find him. Oh, there he is. I found him over there, just trying to take a little dip. So yeah, there he is. I found him. I'm gonna let him chill over there for a second, and then I'll probably dip my toesies in the water for a little bit, and then we're gonna head back, and I'll catch you in the next clip. Oh shit. All right, we made it from the trek back to the car, and we were both tired and thirsty, and just want to go back to the hotel and chill. So yeah, successful first day, I would say.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, a lot of beautiful sights. I'll throw up some clips to overlay here. But yeah, that's pretty much a wrap on day one. We're gonna head back to the hotel. I'll probably show you a quick pan around on what the room looks like. But other than that, though, that's pretty much it. And then we'll call it from there, and we'll see you for day two. All right, so this is the space. Nice little king bed and closet space. Nice little space for us to get and know each other. And then here's the view from the hotel. Me trying to get this up. Oh, nope. How do you... Am I stupid? I guess you can't, but... Here, maybe you can see. No, you can't. Anyways, you know how the view is. Catch you tomorrow. All right, what is up? Good morning. It is the next day out here in beautiful Jackson Hole, or Jackson, I don't know which one exactly, but one of the Jacksons, Wyoming. And check it out, beautiful ass view in the back from our little lodging place, Elk Refuge Inn, by the way. Really nice hospitality and really great place. So check them out if you're ever in town and if you need a place to stay in the area. So yeah, pretty beautiful morning, and it's also not too cold, not too hot. Nice little arid, warm, not too humid mountain temperatures. And so the plan for today, I believe, is to drive through the park again. Actually, not through the park, but we're gonna take the highway on the side, and then we're gonna make some stops along the way, because yesterday we were in the park, and actually we were able to get like a free entry for some reason. They're just, the people at the entrance were just like letting people in, and they're like, oh, today's free, you can just come in. So that was pretty cool of them. So we got a free entrance for that day, and then we thought about going back in just to see if we missed some stuff. But we looked around last night. There's not really any other like nice places that are like worth going back inside for it, but there are actually a lot of stops and sceneries along the way for the along like the main highway. So that's the plan for today. So yeah, I'll check with you in a little bit. Quick gas run out here, and then we're gonna get lunch and head out to the park.
Oh yeah, you'll do a job. Oh yeah, that's great.
Quick pit stop at the Grand Teton sign that's right behind me. A bunch of people are queued up for it. So I did get a picture of the front, or a quick video pan over. But here it is, Grand Teton in the back of me. Incredible, dude. We're gonna chill here for a few minutes and just take in the sights before we continue going up the highway. All right, first stop, or actually second stop. First stop, we stopped off at the visitor center and we got our passport stamped. Honestly, the stamp was pretty underwhelming, but still got the stamp, proof I was here. And then second stop here is Schwabacher's Landing, Or actually, I think it's like back there, but this place is like right next to the Snake River. Beautiful view of the Tetons. And short little trail, we went all the way to the end, got some nice pictures and videos, and we're off back to the car to our next stop. So yeah, let's go. All right, next stop here is the Snake River Overlook, which is exactly as it sounds. It overlooks the Snake River, which is pretty cool. Nice little view, but other than that, nothing much, no trail or anything here. So quick stop here and we're gonna head to the next place. All right, next stop here, Oxbow Bend. Drove for another like 15-20 minutes. And we actually got charged at this entrance, so they got us in the end, even though we got that free day. But we ended up getting the annual pass, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Now we have an excuse to go to all the national parks and use up our pass for the year. So there we go. But nice little beautiful view of the river looking out the Oxbow Bend, or pretty sure that's what it's called. So yeah, gonna chill here for a few more minutes and then we'll head to the next stop. And then we're on to Yellowstone. All right, we found ourselves a nice little picnic spot here, right off of Jackson Lake, after about like 20 more minutes of driving. And so we're gonna have some Sammys, this actually from the same place from yesterday because they're just so good and pretty affordable. So yeah, we're gonna enjoy lunch here next to Jackson Lake, and then we'll make our way to Yellowstone from there.
Pull-ups with a view.
All right, we're out here. We made it. We finally made it to
the
Yellowstone. Yeah, to the Old Faithful Jesus. But we're here in Yellowstone National Park. That is Old Faithful right there. We're waiting for it to erupt. We'll see if I can get lucky and catch it on video. But yeah, we're out here after another like 2-hour drive from earlier. In total, I'd say. But I don't know. I have no sense of time. But we hit some traffic along the way, and we're finally here though. So we'll sit here, chill here, and wait for it to erupt and hopefully catch it on camera.
Can you take a picture of me?
I knew she would come later.
That's so much water.
Oh yeah. Damn.
How big do you think the hole is? Yeah, like 4 or 5 feet. Around? The diameter, yeah. That's the circumference.
done already. Finished peeing.
So we're out here at Yellowstone National Park. Just finished watching Old Faithful, and just so happens our little friend here is just chilling. So, gonna get a quick picture with him.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just chilling. Just munching on some grass or something. Living his best life. All right, we out here at Grand Prismatic Basin. Actually, this isn't it. It's like back there, but we did go out there and checked out the Grand Prismatic Basin with a bunch of colors. Actually, the view here wasn't that good, but it was cool to kind of walk into this like boardwalk thing all the way out there in the middle of all that. You can see that big steamy boy in the back. I don't remember what that one was called, but that one was right there. And then earlier we walked up the Excelsior. Yeah, that's right, Excelsior. And then earlier we did walk up this like hiking trail up the mountain to get a better view of the Grand Prismatic Basin, so you can actually see all the colors and the real depth of everything. So that was really cool. But yeah, this is pretty much the last trip of the day, and we're gonna head back to the hotel and just chill after a long day. Probably got like 20,000 steps or something today. And then I believe the plans for tomorrow is to slowly make our way up to north of the park, which we'll be staying for the next 2 nights up in Mammoth Lake. And yeah, we'll explore more of that area, and we'll just see whatever happens wherever the day takes us. But actually, this was pretty impromptu because we asked one of the nice park employees of what we should check out because we're going to be here for a limited time. And he said to go here, and they actually recommended like you should like go now for the best time because in the morning it's going to get really like dewy because it gets really cold in the morning, and so the steam just acts up and that you can't get a good view of it. So did this impromptu, and then tomorrow we're gonna head off and see some like other trails that are gonna be better in the morning with fewer people out there. So yeah, I think that's the plan. But almost slipped. But
Yeah.
see what happens tomorrow, and we'll decide on the fly. And so might see you back at the hotel, might just call it for this clip here and see you tomorrow. So see you next clip, wherever that is. All right, what is up? Good morning. It is the day after, and got a pretty good night of sleep, I thought. So last night we ended up just going to the restaurant in the lodge and having some pretty good bison burgers. It was actually pretty good. That was my first time having bison.
That was really good.
Yeah. It tastes beefy, but it also has this different taste to it. So I kind of like it. And of course we got some local brews, some local brewskis. And then today the plan is we're gonna slowly make our way up to Mammoth Lake and stop along some sites. Stop along the way for some sites, and then right now we're just gonna head to like the visitor center so Matt can grab some water, and then I'll probably get a coffee, and then we'll see if we can time it so that we can see Old Faithful one more time before we head out. And that's pretty much the plan for this morning, and then we're gonna hit the road after that. All right, we're out here. We finally made it to Mammoth Hot Springs. Cool little color rocks behind me. And then on the other side here, we got Earth's natural butt plug. Earth's natural anal plug there. Pretty cool that it just naturally formed there.
You won't post that.
I will post it, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna post it. No one's gonna watch this, so I can just say what I want. and we're getting a little bit of like scattered showers right now randomly. I did not bring a rain jacket, so I'm unprepared. But yeah, pretty cool place so far, like up in the mountain somewhere, and we're just gonna walk around and explore. We're also like right next to Montana, so we're probably gonna take a day trip up there tomorrow. I think it's like a 10-15 minute drive from here. So yeah, that's a quick update for where we are right now. Look at the background, dude. Just surrounded by mountains and forests. So yeah, gonna chill here and see you in a little bit.
Words and then try to guess if it's filming on the screen.
All right, hitting record again because said I ran out of storage. So we're doing this take again, but we are out here in the woods somewhere in Mammoth Springs. Matty's dragged me along here because he promised that nothing's gonna happen to us. But we ran into two other travelers who said they saw a bear about an hour in. So if anything, that's my dying wish, to see a bear. And if this is my last clip, just let me know that I love my family and I want to leave all my belongings with them. But anyways, we're out here in the worst conditions possible. Possible bear sighting. It's dark and rainy and we hear thunder. And we saw two other people on the trail so far. So if anything, it'll be more reassuring to see more people. And my cardio needs improvement because I'm gassed. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you soon. I think they're pretty used to people. Yeah, they're staring at us.
Yeah, I know.
All right, quick update. Still alive. Did see a couple of deers. That was pretty cool. And still going along this trail. Trying to find the pond and maybe a bear sighting. But yeah, now that the thunder has stopped, I'm less scared. So we'll keep on trekking.
Such a rat there. It wasn't scared.
All right, we made it out here to the pond that the couple told us about.
Yeah.
And we saw 0 bears.
3 days though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, 4 total.
Yeah.
4 deer
With the
total.
baby.
Yeah. Yeah. And there was a little baby. Got a video of that. But yeah, overall, I'm both relieved and disappointed.
Wait, it's not done.
Yeah. Yeah. Are we gonna keep going?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna finish it.
Yeah. Let's finish it. And we hopefully we see a bear.
You ready to go back?
No? I thought this was the end.
No, it's a loop.
Okay. Yeah, let's keep going then. Yeah. It's still early. It's still only 4:30. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna keep going.
You get it?
We're back. Finally back to civilization. We can see the hotel from here. We did not see any bears at all. Kind of disappointed by that, but we ended up seeing a coyote, which wasn't able to get a video of, but it was a pretty cool sighting. It just ended up going out of sight before we got a chance to catch it on video. But yeah, we made it back and alive to tell the tale of our adventures. And yeah, I think for the rest of the day we're just gonna chill. I think I'm cruising at like 25 or 26k steps. But yeah, time to go back to the hotel and chill, and then if there's anything else that we end up doing, I'll let you know. So that's a quick update. We are alive and well. I ended up getting like 1 mosquito bite on my finger of all places. But other than that, we're good. All right, good morning. It is the next day, the second of the final days. Tomorrow's our last day. So quick update as to what's been happening. Last night, we ended up going back to the hotel, showering, cleaning up after that long ass hike, resting a little bit. And then we went to the hotel lobby and I got my ass kicked like 5 times in chess. Because I didn't know this prior to today that Matisse is like a chess champion who literally had like a freaking chess coach and everything.
I'm like
And
2000.
Yeah. And has been playing for like almost 10 years or more than 10 years probably. So yeah, but also it was pretty fun getting some chess coaching tips, even though my brain was just fried from the end of the day. So now that I've had the night to sleep it off, I processed it a little bit. I think I'm probably better if I were to play again. So we can probably play again tonight if we have time. So yeah, we pretty much did that and then ended up just like going to bed a bit early and then rested up today. We just got some breakfast and now we are heading off to Lamar Valley, I think it's called. Lamar,
Yeah.
The name is Lamar. I don't know. I don't remember what the place, the location of the area is called. But apparently that's like the top destination for wildlife. So we're gonna head there, see some animals and nature and wildlife and stuff. So on our way there, and today I'm gonna play Passenger Princess because I drove all day yesterday. So we'll catch you there. Ended up spotting a bison on the trail. Right over there. You can see his little butt walking away.
I want to have you again.
What's up, guys? No, I'm kidding. But we are out here in the woods in some random trail that we stopped off at in Lamar Valley. So far, we have seen plenty of bison, a few deers, actually quite a bit of deers, but definitely way more bison, but no bears, unfortunately. So keep on the hunt. But
That's another bison.
very aesthetic and beautiful views out here. And just being out in nature, listen to the sounds in silence. So I'm gonna stop talking, throw in a clip, and then we'll head to the next spot.
Heard that noise.
The things Matisse has me doing, crossing a freezing river in the middle of the woods. Pretty good nature experience though, 10 out of 10. Now he's got me walking through some high grass. I'm gonna run into some Pokemon or something.
Maybe that's a sign we should go. Okay.
Alright, so we went off trail and now we're somewhere in the middle of the woods. Actually, there's a trail right there. So we ended up finding the trail. But I'm gassed. I'm dead. There's a lot of balancing on trees, walking through high grass, and trying not to die. But glad I survived, and we're almost home. So there's that. I'll see you back at home, hopefully. There he goes, checking the trail for me. You know, I don't even know where when the last human ever was up here. So we might be the first humans to have been here for quite a while. Not ever, but quite a while. So yeah, gonna continue trekking on. We actually found out that this is like a huge cliff over, so we actually can't even get down to the trail. So now we gotta find another way around. I'm tired, but survival instinct kicking in, and I would just want to get home, soak in the hot spring. So yeah, see you in a bit. Final update, we survived the mountains, the wilderness, the unadulterated wilderness of the United States. We're back on the main driveway walking back to the car. So we made it. And we're both hungry now. So probably time to get some lunch. And then we're gonna...
Bison burger.
Yes. Appropriately, we're gonna get the bison burger. Or find a bison burger. Or we can just make our own bison burgers fresh. No, but it felt like it's been a long day, but it's only like 1 p.m. That's good. So I don't know what we'll do now, but see you in a bit. All right, quick vlog update. We just finished up at the hot springs area, which part of me is skeptical because it didn't really feel like an actual hot spring. They say that they brought water from the hot springs, but it just felt like just a bunch of hot water. And the water was a little bit gross. There was a little bit of floaties and poo-poo and stuff in there. So I was kind of skeptical. But overall, it was a good experience, very relaxing. We stayed there. Yeah, they also had a cold plunge. So we went in between the hot and cold. We ended up staying there for like 3 hours. Got our money's worth for sure. And it was also really nice after that long ass tiring hike. So yeah, I didn't get any pictures and videos of the place, unfortunately, because I just didn't feel like bringing my phone out there and taking pictures of people. So we did that, and then now we are in Gardner, Montana. So we have officially gone to 4 states on this trip. And we're just gonna have dinner here and then head back to the hotel, and then tomorrow we have a full day to just do whatever, because our flight is at like 11 something p.m., pretty close to midnight, so we'll probably arrive there at like 10 p.m. And so yeah, that's pretty much a wrap up of today, so I'll see you in the morning. All right, what is up? Good morning. It is the final day out here, and so we're making the drive back from Mammoth Springs all the way back down to Salt Lake City. And first stop that we've made along the way here is the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone, which is absolutely beautiful. We got a few shots that I'll overlay here up at the top, and then just gonna explore the area a little bit, and then we're gonna make our way down and stop off at the stops that we didn't get a chance to stop off at along the way up here. So yeah, that's the plan for today, and catch you in next clip.
No, what hike do you want to do?
This one.
That's a grizzly.
My potato.
All right, what is up? We are back here at Grand Teton, actually. I don't know if you can see that in the back, but we're making a second go around before we head home officially. And I'll be honest, it looked a lot better the first time we were here. It's kind of mid with the extra cloud coverage today, but
Better the first time?
I think so.
I like better. Just
Yeah, I think it's a bit cloudy. It just looks blurry.
I like it with the clouds.
Okay. Okay, we can agree on different things. We can disagree on different things.
Yeah.
Okay, but so what do we do? Cut it out. So we went to the Grand Canyon. That's when I last talked to the camera, and then I'll throw up some clips of some other stuff that we passed by along the way, and then we had lunch at this random lodge area. Again, more bison burgers, more fries, typical American food stuff. And then I took a nap, and Matisse was driving the rest of the time, and then we're finally going through the park again. We are unsure if we're going to make it on time, because this little arrival time thingy keeps changing. We're confident that we're going to make it on time. So there's that. And so yeah, the rest of the drive should be pretty okay. This is like the last like really scenic thing that I think we're gonna see. But we're gonna be taking a different path going back, so hopefully we'll just see some different sights along the way there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that's all I wanted to update you on. But let me try to think if there's anything else I want to say. No, I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, we saw a grizzly bear. Yes, that's what I wanted. Yeah, that's pretty important. We saw a grizzly bear, and so we checked that off our bucket list. Finally, we saw a bear on this trip. It was off to the side of the highway. We're like, why the hell is everyone stopped? And then we finally like looked over and we're like, oh shit, it's a grizzly bear. And I got that on video, so I'll show that to you. So that was pretty cool. You know, I wish he wanted to cuddle. That would have been better. But no, we just saw it from a distance, but that was pretty cool too. So yeah, highlight of the trip, I would say. Highlight of the trip. I really wanted to see a bear. It's my first time seeing a bear.
After like 1,000 bisons we could see.
Yes. After seeing millions of bisons out here. It actually kind of got old at a certain point. People were like stopping for the bison, and we're like, yeah, whatever, we saw like a million of those. Next. So that was awesome. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna continue driving, and then probably update you when we get to the airport, or if there's anything interesting that happens between now and then. So catch you in the next clip. All right, we're out here. We made it out to the Salt Lake City airport. Total drive time was like 8 hours, 8, 9.
From where?
From just total, in total.
Total? Probably 8, yeah, 8.
8 hours, 8, 9 hours. 8. Yeah. We had a few stops along the way, as you saw, and then we just drove straight through Grand Teton and then all the way down to Salt Lake City through the, like, not like the main highways. Actually, we eventually connected to like I-80 or something, but we took like the back highways and eventually connected there. And we did kind of very close with the gas, but everything was fine. We made it with like 12 miles to spare, according to the little fuel economy thing, and we filled up and we're good to go. And we made it out here. Actually, we got here pretty early. We got here at like 9:15 or so, checked in and everything. And turns out our flight was delayed by like 10 minutes. So we have a whole 2 hours to just kind of kill before our flight here. And both of us are tired. We just want to go home. We just want to sleep. And for me, at least, I definitely need a shower right now. So yeah, but looking forward to going home, being in my own bed and being able to like take a nap and all that. So yeah, we'll just chill here. And next clip will probably be us arriving at JFK. So I'll check with you then. All right, what is up? As you can see, we are back in the Casa. So flight went okay. I think it went. I think everything went smoothly. I fell asleep for most of it, honestly. So I was gonna say surprisingly, actually not surprising because I was exhausted. But the flight itself was like 4 hours and some change or something. So I managed to sleep through most of it, although that is not anywhere near the ideal amount of time I'd like to be sleeping. So I'm definitely going to be taking a nap. Fortunately, I was able to reschedule all my morning sessions, and then I'm just going to take a nap for the first half of the day and just rest up. And then the second half of the day, I have like 3 sessions to do, and so I'll go ahead and like deliver that and meet my clients and everything. So yeah, that's gonna be the plan for today. Take it easy. I'm a little bit hungry, but I'll eat later or something like that. That's like not the most pressing issue. I just want to shower and freshen up and clean up a bit, and then just head straight to my bed and sleep some more. So yeah, overall, and then we landed into JFK. The flight went smooth. There were some delays on the MTA, which I was like, I mean, it's normal at this point to be expecting the MTA to let you down. So yeah, and of course, like, it's like unsurprisingly, they had to let me down when I like needed it most to get me home on time so that I could sleep and rest up. But then of course I had to spend like another half hour on the train total or something between all the stops and everything. So yeah, but at least we're finally home, safe and all that. I'm going to be glad to be sleeping in my own bed for the foreseeable future right now, while I just get readjusted back in my routine and into the city life and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it from me. Overall, really, really great trip. Got to see a lot of great sights and beautiful scenery and just explore that side of America. Yeah, highly recommend. If you haven't been to Yellowstone or Grand Teton, highly recommend doing that trip. And if I did have more time, I would have definitely squeezed a glacier in there, Glacier National Park. I think it's up in Montana. I don't know where it is exactly, but I believe it is another probably 3 to 5 hours. If I were to guess, 3 to 5 hours more of driving. And then of course I would just add time to like the return trip, and I would recommend like booking like 2 one-way tickets in and out so you don't have to drive a bunch. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. Overall, had a really, really great time. You saw the sights and sounds and scenery and experiences that I experienced, and definitely would rate it a solid 10 out of 10. I don't know if I would do it again, but definitely an experience in the books for sure to remember for the rest of my life. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning along into my life and my journey and my trips and all that stuff. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff that helps the channel out. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.